The day started out by working on the engine, and that's something that I generally really enjoy, especially when the engine's out of the car and on a stand. However, I'm starting to wonder if there's a black cloud following this car around, because what's starting off as a great day is quickly going to go bad. So after all the prep work, I finally got to laying it down, and I gotta tell you, there's nothing like a fresh coat of paint. Then it was time to pull the pan, and I didn't bother painting it because I think I'm going to put a different one on and get a look at the inside of this thing and see what we're dealing with. Well, that didn't go as planned. Hey, this gasket's still good. Alright, so we're tearing into the new to us engine for the Dech car. We're going to paint it up and see exactly what we're dealing with here. Alright. So, well, the weather's finally started to break here in the Great White North, and these are the days I like, when we can get the garage door open, no heavy coat on, and just work away, right? So we're checking out our new to us short block we got. Sanded it down a little bit, degreased it, put some paint on it. Still got more work to do there, but got the sides done. Now I'm just gonna get rid of this oil pump. I've got a brand new one on the way. Well, that's a good sign. It's nice and clean in there. Alright, so we got a few parts we ordered for the engine build. Well, that's the bubble wrap, which is good because we like to play with that. We'll save that for later. Got a very important piece to the puzzle. ARP oil pump drive shaft. This is a very good upgrade because if you haven't seen this before, sometimes sometimes the stock one will wind up twisting up almost like a pretzel, and then it gets too short and then you don't have oil pressure. So a little added piece of security. Some 9333 gaskets, intake gasket, rear main seal, and an oil pump. Alright guys, fresh from the Altered Stayings archives, we have, at least I believe we have, yep, E303. Really old, dirty E303, but that's what's going in. Oh folks, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if it's just bad luck or what. This cam should turn easily by hand since we have no lifters, no spider in there. This cam doesn't turn very good at all. The gear on it, I can get some leverage on it, but it's tight. I mean, I can't turn it at all by hand. Come on. Alright, so I've had the old cam in and out a couple of times now. I've cleaned it really well, oiled it up. Nothing makes a difference. Alright folks, from the archives, what we have here is a B303 cam. And I originally had this one in the silver bullet. Well, I found an ad on Facebook Marketplace for a cam, this B cam. When I went to pick it up, it was sitting in a wheelbarrow and it had rust on it. So I took sandpaper and I kind of wet sanded it. And I ran it in the silver bullet for a while. And then I happened upon another B cam which was in amazing condition, and I I put that in the silver bullet when I had to swap the engine. So this is our $60 wheelbarrow cam. Gonna oil it up and see if it turns any better than that guy. So I'm not kidding about the rust, guys. You can kind of see some of the marks that I couldn't quite get out with the sandpaper. Well, folks, that one's a lot better. That one we can turn by hand. You know, that's how it should be. So you never know with used parts. If I get the chance, I'll try and install this cam in another motor, give it another chance, see how it feels. Other than that, I'm just not sure. So it looks like our cam decision was made for us. I wanted to put a B in Swamp Thing. We don't have that luxury. Looks like the Dutch car is getting a B cam, and I don't know what we're putting in Swamp Thing yet. After I added some Loctite to the bolts, I went ahead and torqued them down. So you got to inspect everything when you're building the motor. And we got here's the key is broken half and has a chunk out of the end of it. Alright, so I got to extract this bolt right here, and I probably should have done that beforehand. I like to give it a good tap. Help kind of jar things loose. Got my fire retardant blanket. My fire extinguisher is close by. That's what victory looks like, folks. Alright, so going to do piston to valve clearance on the motor today because I have no idea what it's going to be like with these heads, the B-cam and the stock pistons. So I got a couple of solid lifters. See our pattern here? It's way too far down and it's pretty wide. And it's like this on all of them. And that's what's unfortunate when you get work done today. This is obviously incorrect. I'm happier making mistakes and having it be my fault, learn from it, than to pay for it and have it be crap. So anyway, little rant. Well, after checking our piston to valve clearance, it turns out we have a new problem. These are Edelbrock Performer heads, and I was optimistic that they would fit because a lot of them have a 194 valve. Because I bought the car secondhand, don't know anything really about it. Turns out these are 202 valve, and now we have a new issue to deal with. So I decided to take a bit of a break from it until I can figure out what I wanted to do next. And I decided to start polishing the old Vortec, see if we can make a difference there. So now I've got some decisions to make, and that's a wrap for now. Thanks for watching.